Hey everyone, Patrick here with Rap4. It is September 3rd, 2012, and this is Monday Night Paintball. Now let me start off by saying that we got a great week of videos for you. Vanessa's going to be out here explaining some of our soft goods. We have a brand new photo contest we're going to announce, and this is the weapon of the week. This is an MK5 and it is user submitted. So be sure to check back for that video. Congratulations to K9. He's the leader of the Pinoy squad. He just won our best Milsim gear loadout contest, a photo contest on Facebook with 462 votes. So that means 462 of you voted his as the best loadout. Today we're announcing the opening of a brand new contest. This is the best Milsim mod. Now this has to do with your guns. So if you have personally modded some equipment to fit together to look cool on your marker, take a picture, throw it up on our contest. You might be able to win a pair of free Hawkeye goggles. So just go to our Facebook page, that's facebook.com/rap4usa, and like right below the cover photo, there's a little tab there for our contest. Click on it, upload your picture. It's worth a couple seconds, maybe you'll win. A couple of stories that stood out to me that seemed interesting are the zombie scenarios. Now, I've never played one, but it sounds like a good time. I'm a big fan of the video games and movies involving zombies. And it looks like there's two places in North America where you can do that now. One of them is in Brunswick, Ohio at Mapleside Farms. This one is called Light Up the Living Dead. Now for about $15, you're able to ride along on this convoy. You're being kind of like a trailer getting pulled along a 1-mile course. You're going to be shooting stationary targets as well as actors who are pretending to be zombies coming at the convoy. Now that looks like a good time. As well as in Langley, British Columbia, where you were able to walk through a dark forest filled with actors pretending to be zombies. Now, according to the founder, Ron McCall, he's expecting a really big turnout because, in his own words, who wouldn't want to kill zombies? Well, fair enough, Ron, fair enough. Now, I'm not really sure what the objective of these missions are other than to survive, but if you have any details or if you've been to a zombie type scenario, we want to hear from you. So go on our Facebook page and let us know what it was like. Now, this event we heard about on x7og.net, and this one seems pretty interesting. Foxtrot Scenario Productions is holding their first event in Houston. Now, they're a pretty well-recognized team. They've been around since 2000, and they're putting on the scenario, and it's worth mentioning because of the storyline. Check this out. Let's see. It's called Return to the Chocolate Factory. The storyline is that Charlie has won the factory because he did not get into trouble while touring the Wonka factory. However, the kids are angry with Willy Wonka and have decided to take action. Will Charlie and the Oompa Loompas be able to stop the kids from destroying the factory? I'm down. Honestly, that sounds just too interesting to pass up. If you're in the area, highly suggest you go to that. Houston, Texas. Let us know how it is. Take pictures. I'm kind of interested to see if they have any staff in uniforms or if they hired any little people to play the part of the Oompa Loompas. Now this next one we heard about on a5og.net, and this is going on in Chesapeake City, Maryland. It's getting put on by Viper. Now Viper ran Operation End Wars up to this point. This year we're going to take over, but definitely a very interesting game style that guy's got going. It's on October 13th and 14th, and the scenario is in a chaotic world where the oil wells have dried up and civilization has devolved into a savage land of warlords. Two warriors stand tall as they face off in a battle for the ages. Sounds pretty interesting. If you go to that, be sure to take some pictures of you with some Rap4 gear, any kind of MagFed stuff, and send them back to us on our Facebook page. And be sure to blast it out so everybody can support the MagFed world. Now, in New Hope, Minnesota, for $325, you too can simulate killing Osama bin Laden. Now, this scenario is put on by Larry Yacht. She's a retired Navy SEAL, and once again, the price is $325. So far, 137 people have signed up for it. I'm very interested in that. I wonder how that would go down. If you're in Minnesota, you're going to go to this, take some pictures, let us know how it went, and some video maybe. It'd be pretty cool to hear about it. Now this story's probably going to open up a conversation. This one's about safety. Now California is all about laws. We're here in San Jose. As a gun owner in California, I can attest that there are a lot of laws here when it comes to anything that even looks like a gun. And this story proves it. Looks like California now, with Senate Bill 1315, is trying to make it so that all airsoft BB guns are going to have to be bright colored, you know, be like neon orange, neon green, so that the idea is that if a police officer sees a kid with an airsoft gun, if it's like neon orange, then he'll know it's not a real gun and nobody will get hurt unintentionally. Because there are some stories out there of kids playing around with airsoft guns and the police actually pulling weapons on them. I think there's been a few fatalities over the years. So it's definitely a serious issue. Kind of sucks the fun out of it, but I mean, when safety's involved and you're talking about children, it's a tough one. So with this story, we'd like to open up this discussion with you guys. So go to our Facebook page, let us know what you think. I'm going to start a post on it just about what you think about this bill in particular, and just the whole concept of brightly colored paintball guns and airsoft guns for safety related reasons. It's definitely worth taking a few seconds. Come give us your opinion. We might tally it up and talk about it next week's Monday Night Paintball. Alright, so now I'm going to hand over the stage to Don Omar, our R&D director, to talk to you guys a little bit about the D-Mags and their release.
Hello, I'm Omar Macy from Rap4. Today I'm going to give you an update on the D-Mags, where we're at. It is early September now, so yeah, we still have not figured out the patent issue. We're still working on that. However, we are very close to coming to a solution on that matter, so we can give you basically a date of when these will be available for you. Well, since we're on the subject of D-Mags, a couple things that I want to talk to you guys about as far as the capabilities, what you will need to do, and just clear up some information that's out there. So again, just to confirm, there are 3 different sizes. You have the 14 rounds, it's a twin 7 stack, the 20 rounds, the 2 10 stacks, and then also the 15 round, which is a 30 round, which is 2 15 stack magazines. So those are the 3 different sizes you have right there. Okay. A couple things to shoot first strike out of these magazines. So the magazine is already first strike capable. You just put in the rounds and it's ready to go. Once you have the mag well, it'll basically be compatible with any of the mag kits or the T68 for that matter, and you'll just be able to, it does have the capability to feed the round through. However, we have noticed that the best way to do this would be to put a new bolt. The reason being, the bolt has the capability, or has the possibility actually, of clipping the next first strike round as it's chambering the first round. For this reason, we definitely suggest that if you are going to use these for first strike, that you get a new bolt that will be available at the same time of the release of these items, so you can definitely get the best experience out of the first strike rounds, and also you don't cause any problems with it. That being said, I mean, we did shoot this thing full auto. I mean, it definitely shoots, it's not a problem. You are able to start shooting first strike right as soon as you get the kit, but it does have the potential again of breaking a fin, and if it breaks a fin, what will happen is that you're gonna have, let's say, 4 or 5 rounds or however many rounds shoot out fine, but that one that broke the fin, it will lose its stability, flight stability, and it will just reduce its capabilities, kind of turning it more into a standard paintball, I suppose. So no point in that. Okay, moving on here. So this is the MKP2. This is the Takamo magazine kit for the Phenom. This is the 2nd generation of it. This is USA made version, and it does have a couple things. So there's of course it's D-Mag capable. It will have the capability of using the 1st generation magwell as well, so you can use a T68 magazine if you have many of those magazines. Perhaps you want to do that. There's been a lot of questions about this cutout here at the top. This cutout here is for an optional charging handle. Obviously, because of the Phenom internals, the charging handle will be a movable charging handle, but not functional. Okay. However, this is an option that we will have available, and the way that it comes, the receiver set itself it'll become closed like this. I mean, it's not an open receiver at all. You can either knock it out, or it can be a factory option where we cut it out before it's the coating and so forth, powder coated and so forth, so that way it's a nice clean finish. But if you got the receiver and you wanted to later on upgrade to it, it's really simple to knock this center section of the groove out, but not easy enough for it to either get dented or anything else. I mean, it's pretty solid. It does take a deliberate action to get rid of it, but it's simple to once you take that decision. Okay. All right. So something we're going to be doing here is possibly, we really want to get kind of the feeling what the D-mag is, and we're really walking on new ground here. So the flipping of the magazine truly is something that has not been done before. So we want to kind of establish kind of like a contest to see what's the way that you guys do it. What's the best way that you would flip it around, doing some quick mag drills, and how you would go about switching it. What would be your technique to be the quickest and the quickest draw here? So, I mean, again, we're on new ground here, so there is nothing to work off of. Definitely you can have some mag drills and know how to take out your magazine from the mag well and reinsert it really quickly, but the flip itself, which way will you be doing it? Again, so you got the 14, that one, turn it around, the 20, and of course the big behemoth here, the 30 rounder. All right, also flip it around. Awesome. Well, that's it for this time right now on the D-mag update. Again, we will get more information to you as far as when they will be available very soon. As of this moment, still status has not changed. We're still waiting. So thank you very much.
Now this weekend on September 8th, that's Saturday morning, I'm going to be out at Action Paintball Games in Rancho Murrieta, California. Now that's kind of in the Ione area. Now it's near the intersection of Jackson Highway and Ione Road. It's a big field. I've been out there, gorgeous field. They got lots of stuff to hide behind. It's got that Northern California kind of rustic look with the manzanita and everything. It's a really cool place to play. I'm going to be out there with some Rap4 gear, so if you want to meet me out there on Saturday morning, I'll be there bright and early with a whole bunch of Rap4 stuff for you to test. I'm not going to give away what I'm bringing. You're just going to have to see when you get out there, but I'm going to be interviewing you, seeing how you like it. You get a chance to get on YouTube. It'd be pretty cool. Alright guys, well that wraps up our first ever Monday Night Paintball. Now it's really important to us to make this your show. We want to talk about the issues that you bring up, answer the questions that you ask, and talk about your latest news, put your pictures on here, your videos, what you like, what you don't. Really trying to get you guys involved in this, so go to our Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Rap4USA and shoot me a message. Say, hey Patrick, I want to hear you talk about whatever it may be. Looking forward to hearing from you, and we'll see you out there.